Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Literature and Literature. Thank you so much for watching, and today I'll be talking about John Mandeville, perhaps the first person that you should be reading in the age of Chaucer, because we are going chronologically. क्योंकि आप जैसे याद करेंगे, it will help you. If you write it in chronology, it will help you remember, right? And oh, I forgot to write the dates here. I'll write them down. Oh, I do not have a pencil. Um, but here I can show you. 1300, 1371. In my notes I've messed up because I first thought that Wycliffe came first, but it's Mandeville who came first. So we'll talk about Mandeville first, and then we'll go to other people. And also, if you see my notes, there is a page left behind every. I have written it here, and I haven't written anything here. Why? Because maybe in future I find something incredibly important for John Wycliffe, because we never stop learning, right? Or maybe UGC net asks a question which was never heard of, and that will become important, of course, because that has been asked. So this is for that space, so that the my notes don't get messed up, and I just can write everything at one place. That comes in really handy, trust me with it. Do not try to make your notes very beautiful and everything. Focus on writing them at one place, because it will help you very much. Okay. I mean, of course, this is just a suggestion. Okay. John Mandeville was a travel writer. That's the only thing that need to remember about him. So the moment somebody says John Mandeville, you should know, okay, he was a travel writer. So how will it help you? It will help you eliminate in the options, even if you do not know. But you have to know that John Mandeville was a travel writer, right? The Travels of Sir John Mandeville. Now the title is so easy to remember. I mean, there's nothing in it. Okay. What you have to also remember is that in John Mandeville's The Travels of Sir John Mandeville, it's not just facts, right? It is facts and fiction, because there is some sort of, it seems, a creativity has been applied to the text, so it's not really something that can be used for reference. But yes, it has been used by Christopher Columbus. And if you know who Christopher Columbus was, he's a very famous person because he discovered America, right? So he read this book, so that is why this book becomes important. You have a connection, right? This is also the earliest surviving French text. You should know this, because obviously abhi tak we know that the French influences here. English will come up. English has still not come up properly. You have dialects, and then of course Chaucer is going to really, um, what do I call it, he's going to really give it the importance that it has today. The foundation will be laid by Chaucer. For now, you will have people writing in French. Some, religiously inclined people or people related to the church are going to write in Latin, right? But Sir John Mandeville is going to write in French. Also, French was also considered the language of the elite. So obviously people want, just like English is these days, people who speak English think they are elite or something. I mean, I'm trying to give you an idea about what Latin and French was at that time. This is a French text, and it includes the travels to many lands, and there are a lot of names given. You don't have to know about them, but it includes India, and it also includes the name of the river Ganga, or the, I don't know how to pronounce this, but the English version of the Ganga. So this, I've put a star here because this is very important. I have, see, there's no question on it yet, but I have seen that whenever there's a reference to India, or something related to India, they tend to ask it. I'll give you an example. This time, I mean, what is the December 2021, the exam that happened on the 1st December. In that, you had this question from Paradise Lost, something of the great Mughals or something of that sort, right? It was from book 11. Now, you see, in Paradise Lost, they found a reference of India, and they've asked you. India can get really important. I will give you, okay, never mind, I'll tell you this later on when we do a particular item. But I wanted to give you an idea that India, whenever it comes anywhere, you should know about it. There has been this question from, what is the name? I think, to his coy mistress by Andrew Marvell. Now, in that also, they have asked you a question: which two rivers are mentioned? Of course, it's the Ganga and the Humber. But you see, the Humber is okay, but the Ganga, again again they are very focused on Ganga. So obviously if there's an Indian touch or Indian name or reference, in important reference, right, in any work, you should be aware about it, right? That is why I've written India and Ganga here, because this, they can ask you which river is mentioned in John Mandeville's The Travel of Sir John Mandeville. Also, if you have to guess, you can think that Ganga is one river which is the longest in India. Of course Brahmaputra is otherwise, but Brahmaputra has a lot of its course in China. So if only India is concerned, Ganga is the longest. It's a huge river, right? So there is a chance that people will talk about Ganga rather than any other river. So that's just a kind of guesswork. I'm just telling you that if you do not even know, Ganga is a safe option to take, like that. So see, here I've told you, but this is a kind of guessing technique that you have to develop, because as I said, not all questions will come from what you've written down, but they can, you can definitely derive them. Okay, that's it about this. John Mandeville, you don't really need to know a lot about him. Not many questions have come from him. Now when we'll do Chaucer, that is when the video is going to be quite long, because Chaucer is very important, even though we did not have a question this time. But yes, Chaucer is important and we will do it in detail. Abhi, the next video is going to be on Wycliffe. Wycliffe. And then John Gover. Okay, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. This was a short video. And bye bye. Take care.